My name's Pierre Hayes. I live at 5 Indian Hill Lane. And I'd just like to talk to a couple things. And it really was kind of builds on what Susan Hamill talked about. And in some of the emails that have gone to the town council, one of the town council members responded that TIFs and CEAs are great because it's bringing revenue back into the town that's used to relieve our tax increases. And what I think people don't understand, I think it's really important to operate with complete integrity and transparency. All the money that we are getting from the TIF districts is not going into the general operating fund. It is now set aside to a special fund that can only be used for projects in the TIF district. And it doesn't necessarily have to go to the voters for approval if it's a large capital project. So those monies are not being used. They're not going to the operating fund. So in the meantime, taxpayers are making up the difference of the CEA, our share of the TIF and the TIF revenue. And that, I think it was just, and that counselor accused people of spreading misinformation. And I would suggesting that those tax revenues are lowering our tax rates directly is also misinformation. We need to have honesty. I was on the town council when the first Scarborough Downs TIF and CEA was approved. There was an accountability that there was supposed to be a report that was produced that compared the cost to serve for the town to deliver all those services in that community versus the revenue we got. That has not happened as far as I know. And you've heard that from other comments tonight. We need transparency. We need to understand what is the cost to serve. Are we covering the operational costs of the town in these districts with CEAs? Certainly if we give 100% back, I'd be really curious how we can argue that that's really going to produce net revenue for the town. So it needs to be an honest and clear conversation with the community so we all understand what's going on. And I submit that that's not happening. I would recommend that we stop TIFs and CEAs until we can do the analytical piece to understand, is a town coming out ahead as everybody claims on the council, or are taxpayers actually holding the liability? Thank you.